Hey, I'm Brittany and I am the wrap worker here at Bedford Road High School, and I'm so excited that you decided to check out some more information about coming to Bedford and looking at just some information about transitioning and what it's going to be like in high school. So my job here at Bedford is to support students around issues of conflict, bullying, education around healthy relationships, and just another person in the building who's here to support you. So I'm going to talk a little bit with you today on this slideshow about some of the things that students are interested in learning about when they're coming into high school, and just a few tips that we have for you. So I hope you enjoy and I hope it's helpful. We know that there's a lot of mixed feelings when starting high school for our students. There's excitement, nervousness, and everything in between. There's some things that we can expect, and there's some natural fears that we have. We hope, though, that through talking to some of our staff and students and sharing some of this information with you, we can help settle some of those nerves and get you excited about starting here with us at Bedford. We received some questions from some of our grade 8s who are wanting to come to Bedford and join us next year, and so we're going to answer those questions along with some other questions that might be in your mind. So let's check out what some of our staff and students have to say. How many classrooms do you have at Bedford?
How many classrooms do we have at Bedford? I would say we have about 40 classrooms.
And do you know if there's ever been a real lockdown at Bedford?
There hasn't been a real lockdown at Bedford. There hasn't been any need for that because of a threat to our students.
How many kids will be in my class?
Oh, that depends. Different learning spaces oftentimes have different numbers of students. Our resource classrooms, our EAL classrooms are very, very small, but our average class size would be in the low 20s.
And what will my day look like?
Well, your day will look different depending on how we start. So in the past, we used semesters where students would have 5 classes in a day, 3 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon. Recently this year, we've been doing quints where students have 1 class in the morning and 1 class in the afternoon, and some support on the computer. So it really depends how we go back this year.
How hard is high school?
It's not that hard. I feel like you get a little bit of ups and downs, especially with meeting new people. But overall, if you're a really outgoing person, it's pretty easy to get along with everybody here at Bedford.
Will I have lots of homework?
Certain classes you will. I know for math, for me, I had quite a bit, but it wasn't overwhelming because the teachers were really helpful. But it's pretty much like the same homework you would get in grade 8, pretty much.
What are the teachers like?
They're really supportive, they're really nice, and just very welcoming, especially when you first walk into Bedford. They're always wishing you a great day, and there's such great staff just to go talk to you and stuff, and knowing that you have the support that you need.
And how well do you get to know your teachers?
Pretty well. The more time you spend with your teachers, the better, the closer you get with them, I guess. It also depends how many times you have your teachers. So I've had the same teachers twice already, and it's been pretty good to get to know them really well and get a lot closer with them so that they kind of understand the way my learning ability is. So.
What should I wear?
When choosing your clothes to wear to high school, you should always make sure that you use your common sense and think about what is appropriate within the school. You should make sure that you're covered up. There shouldn't be a lot of spaghetti straps, and you shouldn't wear anything that is offensive or have offensive language or symbols on it.
What happens if I'm sick or I need to stay home one day? And how do I catch up on my work?
If you're ill and need to stay home, you should have your parents phone our main attendance secretary to let her know that you won't be at school so they can inform your teachers. Once you are at home, you should also contact your teacher by email or on their Google Classroom to catch up on any missed work that you have from that day.
Hello there, 8th grades. My name is not important, you just tell me about it. Bedford Road is a great school, and either you're in a program or having great grades or something like that. I wish you the best of luck.
And is there an elevator in the school?
There's an elevator, but that's only for special requests.
Awesome. And what do I do if someone is bothering me?
If someone's bothering you, either go see the rap worker or Brittany, oh sorry, the principal, vice principal, or the teachers.
Can you tell us about the Bedford Track and Field program?
Yeah, absolutely. Bedford Track and Field runs from April to June. We have a ton of different events you can take part in. Unlike elementary school, you don't have to do everything. If you're really interested in high jump, you can high jump. We have hurdles, we have the 200 meter, the 100, the 4, lots of different racing events, as well as some awesome throws too, like javelin, shot put, etc. And we have a really good discus program here as well.
Do you have to pay for your own equipment if you play sports?
You do not have to pay for your own equipment at Bedford Road. We have all the equipment you need to be successful here.
Where am I supposed to sit in my classroom?
In your classroom, teachers might have you sit in a certain spot, or sometimes we'll let you pick where you'd like to sit, and it just kind of depends where we're at in the year and the class dynamic and all that kind of stuff.
And where do I eat lunch?
You can eat lunch right now in our classroom, but hopefully as we move forward in non-COVID times, we'll be able to open up our cafeteria again, as well as outside when the weather's permitting.
Can I catch the school bus to Bedford in the morning and after school?
Yes, the bus's numbers are 315, 5, and number 3, and then on 22nd it's 60.
And do you get to pick your own combination for your locker?
No, you get what you get.
How will I meet new people?
You can join clubs, sports, and just try new things.
And where do I find out about clubs or teams?
You can talk to your classmates, older
Older friends,
There's
Yeah.
announcements.
teachers, announcements.
yeah.
Do you offer football at Bedford?
You bet we offer football. We've got a senior football team. We usually start up in the last week of August, and the season will go right around until Halloween. So we're really looking forward to having another football program here starting again in the fall, so fingers crossed.
And do you have a soccer field at Bedford?
We have a multi-use field behind our school, so our school occupies a city block, and that includes our football field / soccer field, and then there are also several parks in the area to spread out and play games as well.
And what if I need help in class?
Well, you've got many options. You can put your hand up and ask the teacher. If the teacher's busy, we usually would have an educational assistant working in the classrooms too, so there's always another adult in the room to help usually. And then if all else fails, just ask somebody around you. There's some students that really know their stuff and they're happy to help.
How can I learn guitar?
Guitar is a class that you can earn a credit for.
How do I know where my class is?
Well, classes are numbered and it'll also be on your schedule.
Does Bedford offer hockey?
You bet it does. Bedford Road has the Jumpstart Hockey League. It runs from February till April every year, and it is for grade 9s.
Do you have to pay for breakfast and lunch?
Absolutely not. We have a universal breakfast, lunch, and snack program available to anyone who needs it.
What supplies do I need?
When you come to high school, you're going to need a pen, loose leaf, and a binder. You'll also need some gym shoes for phys ed.
Change can be difficult and a little bit tricky for all of us, but we have the opportunity to have some control when we experience change, and that can make us feel a lot more comfortable with the process. So we have some tips and advice for when you're coming to high school and dealing with that change. And these are all things that you can do yourself to help you transition to high school. One of the main tips that we have is around time management. If you think there's going to be too much homework or too much to do, just make a schedule for yourself. Use your day planner and plan out what your day and your week is going to look like. This way you can make sure that you have time to get all your homework done, do your activities, and even schedule in time for your friends. Search out support. So if you're struggling with anything and you need help with something, ask for help. If you don't ask for help, then no one knows that you need it. And it's important to advocate and speak up for yourself when you need that support. Setting goals for yourself is also a great way to kind of organize things that you want to accomplish. When we have a goal, we have something to work towards, and then we complete that goal, we feel accomplished, and that's a great feeling. Even small goals, that's a great way to keep having success in your day. Attendance is key, super important, and this is something that is all within the capabilities of yourself. Be here, be present, be in class, and you're going to have a much better experience at high school. You won't feel behind, and you'll also feel connected to what's going on within your school community. Challenge yourself to try new things. Maybe that's getting involved in a club or trying out for a sport. This is a great way to meet new people, learn new skills, and challenge yourself in a way that you maybe haven't done before. And it can be super rewarding. Be yourself. Don't be someone else, just be you. This is a great way for you to just start fresh in high school and put your best foot forward and be the person that you want to be. Ask questions. If you don't understand something or you want to learn about something, ask. Meet new people. This is going to happen as soon as you walk into the door of Bedford. There's going to be new students in your class, in the hallways, and it's going to be an opportunity for you to have new experiences with new friends and new people. Don't sweat the small stuff, right? This goes in our head all the time. Sometimes it's easier said than done, but try to keep everything in perspective. If you're feeling stressed, talk to someone. Sometimes they can help bring in a different perspective and say, hey, everything's going to be okay. Let's just focus on what we need to do today. Relax, take time for yourself, and laugh. Self-care, super important for everybody. We need to take care of ourselves so we can be the best students and the best people. And that often comes with finding time to take care of ourselves. Think about what it is that you like to do that makes you feel better. If it's going for a walk, spending time with friends or family, reading a book, listening to music. Those things are going to be important for helping cope and manage the stress that might come up in high school and letting you know that you have some control in managing that change in stress and that you are very capable, and you just need to take time to remember that for yourselves. Are you ready for high school? Of course you are. You even took the time to watch this PowerPoint and listen to some of the advice that we have about coming to join us at high school next year. You're ready. Even if you still feel like you aren't, you are. Trust me. You just need to show up, be here, be present, and put your best foot forward. Know that there's people here to support you along the way and that you are capable. You have so many skills and so many talents, and here at Bedford, we just can't wait to see those all come through and to support you along your learning journey. We can't wait to see you, and we hope you're excited to join us in the fall.